Hey, what's up, guys? It's Proud here. And if you guys want to battle me and want me to post it up on YouTube, be sure to cash at me and email me right after. You have to book it 3 to 5 days in advance. And also, you guys got to let me know that the time. And it has to be Eastern Standard because I do live in New York. But with that being said, let's get into the battle. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Proud here, and I'm back with another Wi-Fi battle. Looking at my opponent's team, I could tell that he likes to pick his nose and eat his boogers because Manaphy is Uber, I believe. But he does have the Alakazam, the Clefable, a lot of scary mons that I really don't like. But yeah, we're definitely going to get through it. And guys, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and be sure to watch out for the question in the middle of the video or at the end of the video. Let's go. So he leads off with his Star Raptor, and I go into my my Tauros. Star Raptor's shiny's clean. I go into my Tauros, and me and Tauros, you already know. You see him in the thumbnail. You know he's bossy, and I decided to go for a Rock Slide. I know that these things normally are scoffed, the Star Raptors, but I do end up outspeeding it. So thank God. And down goes Star. Yo, Tauros is a boss. It definitely does. Yo, Tauros might be OU the way I'm using it. Anyway, he decided to go into Manaphy, and normally before Manaphy attacks, I always go for the tail glow, start wiggling his tail, and doing some crazy stuff. And here I hit this thing with a rock climb, and that does tons of damage to the Manaphy. So Tauros is already on a tear. We just getting started, guys. You know what I mean? So here he decides to switch out because he's afraid that the Manaphy is gonna get pummeled, and he's not trying to relapse from X videos. So he decides to switch out and go into his Clefable, and now Clefable's out here trying to get some. So this is like a whole threesome out here. We just out here nasty. And I hit this thing with a rock climb, and that does tons of damage to the Clefable too. But the Clefable is going to eat some citron berry. So here I decided just to switch out and go into my Weezing because I know that Clefable is like mad thick and mad defensive. So I know my boy Weezing could just start throwing some nasty stuff at this thing. And here he decides to paralyze me. So my nutsack right now is just sterile, and that's really bad. But it's all good because now I can just hit this thing with Clear Smog. So he decides to switch out, and he goes into his Nidoking, which is fine because his Iris is both his stabs. Well, I'm immune to ground type, so anyway, I'm sorry. I end up going for the Toxic Spikes. So I know that I really can't do much to this Nidoking either. So yeah, I decided just to go for set up another layer of Toxic Spikes. Just start throwing little poops everywhere. And here he hits me with an Ice Beam, and that does pretty good damage. So I end up setting up my second layer of spikes, and we're just out here. We're just trying to toxic everything. You already know how we get down. I mean, not sacking all. And yeah, I decided just to switch out and go into my Blissey because Blissey is like the wall. It can just take anything on. Yeah, he decided to go out to his blue pizza. You already slow that, and he ended up copying my nutsack, so he just out here, big balls and all. And that's cool because the only thing it can really do is just probably set up Toxic Spikes because it's not as strong to hit my Blissey because Blissey is a boss. And I go into my Blissey, and this Weezing out here is poison, which is pretty funny. And I don't really like using Blissies and like mons like that because I know that I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I'm really good with these Pokemon. You know what I mean? I got Defense Curl on my Blissey. Meta. Defense Curl meta. And here he's going to get some poison stuff. And I go for a Calm Mind. So here he's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp and throw some purple stuff at my face. And that's going to burn my Blissey. So that's all right because I do have the Natural Cure. And here I'm just going to hit up the Calm Mind and just start meditating. And for some reason start yelling like how Blissey did and get my special attack and special defense boost. So the good thing is that this Ditto is poisoned, so it is going to get the poison. I'm going to get some poison damage, and I'm going to get the burn damage, which is fine because like I said, I do have the natural cure. So now I could just start attacking. And here he decides to switch out, and he goes into his Niddle King. So he goes into the Niddle King, you know what I mean, the crouch face, and he removes all the toxic. So that's pretty bad. But I do get the ice beam off, so that's really good. Here I'm gonna get some leftovers. Just, you know what I mean, eat Blissey eating leftovers. It's just like you can't take this mod out, man. And I do get the burn damage. So here I believe he switches out. So he switches out again, and he goes into his Manaphy. So Manaphy come out shining and glistening, and you know what I mean. Yeah, I decided to go for a defense curl because I just like my Blissies like I like my women, super thick. And and here the Manaphy's gonna get the leftovers, so we're both gonna get some leftovers. You know what I mean? We're in the middle of war, and we're just eating, you know. So I'm gonna get the burn damage again, and yeah, I decided just to go for an attacking move, see how much damage it would do. So the Manaphy is gonna go for another tail glow and start wiggling his tail. And here I decided just to go for Ice Beam, see how much it does. And that doesn't even do anything. I'm surprised it made it on yellow. But here it's gonna eat leftovers again, and it's gonna basically take all the health that I took out. So there wasn't really nothing that was done. And here I decided to switch out because I know that we both can't do much to each other unless like Manaphy gets his tail glow and Manaphy gets another tail glow. But I decided to switch out and go into my skunk tank because I don't really need my skunk tank. And here he actually go for another tail glow. So right now he's at a +6 and he's getting leftovers. So Manaphy is starting to look scary. And here I decided just to go for a snarl just to see what damage is gonna do. But I know that Manaphy is gonna outspeed me. So here he goes for a surf, and he makes my skunk take a shower, and that's pretty sad. And down goes my skunk tank. So this thing is at +6 and it is looking really scary. So I really don't have no choice but to go into the boss. Here comes the bull. Here comes the bull. If you guys like reggae, that's a song. But anyway, I end up going to my Tauros, and my Tauros is just out here mad with his 3 tails. And I decided to just go for a rock climb. Hopefully, my fingers crossed, hoping it takes it out. And it does take Manaphy out, and I'm like, let's go. So here he's gonna go to his blue bullshit, and he's gonna copy the imposter. He's gonna copy my Tauros. So we're just both out here just mad at the world, and I'm like, that's fine, bro. And I decided just to go for a rock climb. I know it's gonna outspeed me, and he goes for a rock climb and he misses, and I go for my rock climb and I miss. So we're just out here, two Tauroses that failed the eye exam. But here he does go for another rock climb, and this one does hit me, and that does tons of damage to my Tauros. But I do get him back, and my Tauros is orb, so down goes his Tauros, his Ditto, if you know what I mean. And yeah, he decided to go out to this pink blob, Clefable, and I decided just to stay in and just keep on rock climbing because, you know what I mean, rock climbing, we just like doing that. And that does tons of damage. Get a crit, and down goes Clefable, bro. Let's go, man. This is unbelievable. Tauros is like really, really powerful. So that he goes out to this Jafar from Aladdin looking Alakazam, and I know that this thing is gonna outspeed me, so I can't really do much except just to take the hit. And he does go for the side shock, and down goes my Tauros. Tauros was a whole boss this whole match. So I'm like, it's cool, because here I could just go into my Lux right now. I know I could take one side shock from this thing and live it unless he gets a crit, but I'm pretty sure that, you know, I could live a side shot. So here he actually goes for a nasty plot, and I'm like, that's really good. So he goes for a nasty plot and get his special attack raised. So I do get I go for a thunder wave and I do get it off. Thank God. So now this, even though Alakazam has the magic guard, the paralyzed effect still works. So here I can just go for a wild charge and that does tons of damage. But this Alakazam is sash, so he can hit me with a side shock, and that's gonna take out my Luxray. So that's pretty sad, man. So here I decided to go into my Blastoise because I know Alakazam, even though it's paralyzed, it could definitely outspeed my my Blissey and my Weezing. So I decided to go into my Blastoise, got the cannons out, and decided just start drowning everybody. You know what I mean? Because we work for the cartel and stuff. You know what I mean? We're gangster, and I use Surf and down goes Alakazam, man. So Alakazam is out, and his last Pokemon is the Nidoking, the Rattata, with a crotch in his face, and here I just decided to go for another Surf, but he does forfeit because he was scared of my Blastoise. And with that being said, what is your favorite region of Pokemon? Mine is the Kalos.